Um, I'm doing this video because I honestly want to give a huge shout out to VI Pets in Holland. And yeah, it's a really great pet store. They got all kinds of cool stuff. And honestly, I know this sounds stupid. I'm not no sponsor, but Family Farm and Home, like your local Tractor Supply stores. I mean, I couldn't do this kind of stuff without it. And you're just seeing the outskirts of it, but this is just in my kitchen at night when I'm like feeling a little down. Come out here and I sit, and they all come up to the sides, greet me. I mean, and it's super colorful. I mean, I got with the canopy of fake trees, it really makes them feel like they're covered, secure. And then a line of plastic trees, cheap ones from Walmart, just tons of different kinds that you can find on sale. And I just put them, oh, I just took a shower. I probably shouldn't put my hands in the water with the scented soaps, but no, the redtails and the peacock bass, they're just flourishing in here, man. And this is just Tractor Supply or Family Farm and Home in Allegan here. And yeah, baby, how you doing? Hi, baby, how you doing? Want to taste me? She does. There you go. She hit it with a whisker. If I smell like soap, she knows it's usually feeding time because I took a shower, getting ready to go to bed. So I usually go get some tilapia and feed her. So I'm sure she's gonna come up to my hand, probably bite me. I hope not. I hope not on camera. You won't bite me on camera, will you? That's a big fish, guys. Look at that. She just let me pet her on the head. I mean, the bass will let me do similar things, like, see, they'll get really close, but they don't like to be touched. I can put my hand on his chin or his tail. You better not bite my finger. You better not bite my finger. I'm your friend. His head is like as big as my hand. Well, we all know this is bigger than my hand, so. Baby, here, I'll do the rock on. Come on. Ever. She says, get me out of this tank with these peacock bass. I'm gonna eat them. So I have to leave a night light on, though. That's the only thing. This has to have light by night, and then during the daytime I turn off these lights and let the natural sunlight come in through the window. But that's only because this is a trick I learned, because as soon as that light is off, that catfish will eat the bass. It literally will chase them and it will eat them. Peacock bass I've heard. Sorry, I talk funny, but peacock bass I've heard is delicious. And the catfish knows this. So every time, and this one, and they're just getting crazy patterns. They're all different species that I have here. A fogo, a mono. The one underneath is a whoa, that's my fogo. Looks like a cowberry. They love to play. If you take like a pencil and you move it around, they love to play fetch or bottle caps. See how the monos got like those 3 stripes are just really dark and deep. But that one's stripes fade, and then all of a sudden it's speckled, and it's just crazy. If I had a sideways tank where you could see these fish in all their glory sideways, I mean, it would just be phenomenal. And I run it very easily and very simple. Hey, bud. I run it very simple with just a cheap little, I don't even know what that's called, a Regent. I think they sell them at Walmart for like $10. It's just a current maker. And then I got a little sponge here from the pet store, of course. Put that on the bottom, and that adds extra filtration. I'm showing them, dude. Back off. Not food time yet. Man, fish are getting big. He's got to be over 20 inches. And that's a distance thing, so like, yeah, that rock in there is huge. So It just looks small from here, especially with next to that. And then this is if you're curious, just an aqua clear that I got from a donation, a rescue. You know, when I rescue the Oscars from people and stuff, they have all this equipment. And, come on guys. They have all this equipment, and I just try to rig it up. And I've always tried to put a filter on the bottom of that, but it's just better with an open bore. And then whatever pressure, back pressure, it comes out these two. If I lift it up, I'll show you. If I can. So any back pressure is caused by these two little drains, which I have no back pressure right now. So if anything backs up in there, something gets clogged in there, I know, because then we'll start pushing water this way and around, which is not bad. As long as you got top water movement, it's good. And then over here, it just leads up into the just normal bucket you can buy at Family Farm and Home for like $3. They can get one of the lids with the little rim on it. Drill the hole, and I have a spray bar that leads to all kinds of filter material, just dollar store stuff mostly. And then towards the bottom is where I keep a strainer, a house strainer, and then there's carbon and lava rock all mixed together and just smashed into pieces, mixed together in the bottom. And I hardly ever touch that pump. Usually about every 3 months I'll open it up and mess with it. I did have one time I did have gnats because it popped open on one side. Gnats got in, but I do live in the country, so I got rid of that problem real quick. I got Prazi Pro and stuff, and once that stuff hits the filter, it kills worms, parasites, fleas, ticks, mosquitoes, whatever. And just really, honestly, it kills all your bacteria too, so then you have to restart on your bacteria, which sucks. But no, their breeding didn't go so well. They're still not mature enough, and the catfish is always going to be in the way, so at least if I leave the nightlight on, they're not getting eaten. And now I have all these, like, if you look in the back, all these rosy minnows are just freely swimming because there's almost like, I bought the whole store's bunch, and I do this like every month, and I keep like hundreds in here. You don't see them because obviously there's big predators, but if you move like the camera to a spot where, like, yeah, see that? You just see all those golden rosy minnows, and they're breeding, eating, you know. They feed off the small, like, little stuff that they don't eat. I do throw some stuff in here to feed them, so they, just in case if they eat them, they got all their vitamins. So, but oh shoot, see, that's that stalking behavior when he starts doing that. I like it. That's my buddy. First peacock I raised. Get over here. I've fought with him before. It's funny. He's been lipped. Let me get that lip. Let me get that lip. That's funny. He's almost got like a blue to him now. I really wish I had a big enough side tank to showcase their colors and their looks. Oh, here comes a school of rosies. I must have scared them by bumping the side. But yeah, that's me just sitting at the tank at night, chilling. I'm usually just smoking a cigarette over to the side and staring over here. I really like this, I have a glass piece over for moisture and heat to keep all that heat in there. There's only a tiny opening. Fish could jump out, but I also try to put a towel here at night when I go to bed. I got screens over the filtration, just window screen, and it helps, just, it keeps all kinds of, you know, cat hair, I have a cat, anything out of my filtration. Yeah, those are my monsters. They're really big, and there's a lot of tanks in my house with fish just about reaching their size, but I don't have if this was only like 20 feet long, then I would just add them all together and it would be one beautiful, like, South American river. But this is personable, and I mean, these fish, they got nothing but you know. You gotta take care of them. Without you, they die. Right? Tell them. They will die. If my water pH is off, you better fix it, huh? Yeah. No, that's That one's the one that used to play fetch when it was young with the bottle caps. Very cool. I try to do this underwater. This is the mimic of their tail. When they're trying to be happy, they move their tail when they're trying to tell somebody they're friendly, and they drop their head. So if you go like this, they usually come. And the catfish is simple. Ew, ew, ew. Ew, ew, ew. Ew, ew, ew. Ew, ew, ew. The dying frog sound is what she makes when you pull her out of the water. It's a catfish in distress. If you pull her out of the water, she goes, oh, oh, and squeezes air out of her gills. And it is literally the cutest sound you'll ever hear. But I think that's why they call them like banana cats or whatever. They do kind of look like a banana, I guess. She's more white though. I mean, the water's tangent, but she's more white. She likes a nice clean surface. The other one's like the rocks piled up. There's a bunch of big rocks in there. You can't see anymore because I put up the canopy, but it makes them do their dances and crazy stuff. The size difference and the fact that they ain't ate yet is honestly surprising. But I'm not trying to endanger the fish or put it in distress. I mean, do they look distressed? They kind of own their own environment. Very cool. Instead of talking, I should have laid some guitar tracks to this. I did make some nice little like jingles. Would have been nice. This is actually looking really good. But yeah, shout out to VI Pets in Holland for helping me actually obtain these fish. All of them came from VI Pets Holland. I special ordered them, yeah, way before COVID. But no, they have been one of my most personable fish. Every night I can't sleep, I come out here and just sit in the kitchen and I watch movies. I got tons of guitars, but you can't be loud at night, so come up with ideas and I sit here and write and write and write. So these guys are my inspiration. That's why I like fish. Really cool. Reminds me of being in the woods, but I'm in the house, so I'm a fisherman. Always have been. I do have live plants too, besides the fake canopy ones. And these guys are about ready to be fed. Even though there's minnows in there, they still like, can't grab your fin. Let me grab your fin. Ah, he'll come back. And they always come back. Because, I mean, they'll let me do it, but it takes a couple times. Then eventually they'll come up and hit my hand with their tail. You're awful close. If the camera could only focus on that and see your colors like I do. If I turn the flash on, I'll probably scare them. Oh, yep. Bam. There you go. That's what she looks like. Insane, right? Or he. Crazy. It looks... There it is. Oh my god, dude. They don't like the light now. Alright, I'm gonna turn that off, but no. Kind of gives you a chance to see all my, the way my filtration works and everything. Cool. Gosh, can't get enough of that pattern if I slowly... We got a creeper in the corner there, that's Gyarados. Oh boy, here comes the Azul. Azul! Azul! Oh boy, he's probably never seen light, I forgot. Or the light, flashlight at night. Why do I... Oh man, I see what's happening. The pike's been having trouble with the plecos going into its hole. So, that's crazy how the parrotfish is sleeping like that. It's cute. Sleeps under a log. Alright, I'm gonna let them go back to bed. But no, these guys are up all night. sleep during the day. That's usually why I don't show people during the day or feed them during the day. But this light's driving them nuts. She already doesn't like light. Alright. Baby girl! Baby girl! She says, turn that damn light on. Oh, here come the minnows. Oh, oh. It's actually a good pick. Those guys are awesome.